All right, so here's some stud finders. Now, I'm not a carpenter. I've never done a home renovation before, but I can do this stuff. So this stud finder, I think I had in my junk drawer at home for who knows how long. And when I got this, I didn't even know what a stud finder did. I thought it picked up the screws or nails in the studs, like it, detected metal, like a big magnet. No, they test the density of the wood or the floor or whatever. The thicker part is what it determines, what it picks up. So this guy barely works through drywall. I got this one from somewhere, and this one does work on drywall fairly well. As you're moving it around, the little lights will light up. And this one worked a little bit. But then I learned that there's a difference in stud finders, that some will find the center of the stud and others will find the edge of the stud. So when I thought I was finding the center, I was actually finding the edge sometimes. So then, since I'm a Ryobi fanboy, I got this guy. I had to take off the felt backing or something so it would actually slide here. And it was giving me false readings everywhere. So then I went on Amazon and I picked up this guy. And it specifically said for subfloors and floor joists, and had 4 different detection modes, and it went 1.5 inches deep. I said, all right, that'll work. Nope, that was giving all kinds of false readings. So I ended up with this one. This one is it goes 1.7 inches deep. This is the deepest one that I've found. It's called Franklin Sensors, and it's the easiest to use. There's no calibration or anything. Like this one, you had to place it on the wall, press the button until it beeped, and then you had to test it somewhere where you knew it would work, and it was kind of a pain. But this guy, no calibration, you just press the button and start working. So let's try it right here where I know the floor joists are, and let's see how accurate it is. Let me get you dialed in here, guys. All right, we're going to try to put in a couple screws in my subfloor, and I'll just show you guys how I figured it out. And I figured out the best way that I can do it with the help of you guys saying get a stud finder. It's a little tricky to learn how the stud finders work and so on, but okay. So this yardstick right here, this is our row that we need to do. Don't pay attention to this black line. That was a rookie mistake. I could have lined these boards up with the floor joists by using the factory painted black lines, but hey, I'm a rookie. So I've already done this row right here. We need to do one more here every 6 inches. I've been using the yardstick just to kind of mark every 6 inches. And then I've got my silicone to plug up my holes that I miss, my misses. So the next one, 6 inches on down, is about right here. I've got a little laser I've been using also. So let's turn on the stud finder and see if it finds the stud, the center of it, right in this area. Squeezing it. You can follow the red light and it'll kind of show the edge of the floor joist. Coming up on it, coming up on it. And now the ones in the center lit up. Let's do it again just to verify. If this thing gets lifted up in the air, you need to start over because we get a false reading for sure. Like those are some false readings. We'll try it again here. All 3 in the center lit up right around that area. Try it again. Try to keep it from coming off the ground, and you got to hold it in such a way that you're not. It says you need to hold it, right where I am. Anywhere else could affect the sensor. So you see how these lit up? So we're coming up on it. Starting to cross over the top of it. Should be right there. Right about where that red mark is. A red line that I think I put there. So I know it's right there, but what I've been doing is I've been taking this laser and I've been running it across the top of the ones, a couple that I've gotten right so far. Now, according to this laser, it's way over here, and our stud finder said it was right around this area. Let's check it again here. So the stud finder says the center is right here where my finger is. We're going to put a screw right where the stud finder says it is, and the laser is off. So we're going to go with the stud finder because the studs go like a snake. And I got a little countersink drill bit first. I've just been hitting it like that a little bit. And then we'll try the 2.5 inch screw. Sometimes I got to put the longer one in. And I could feel that one going. So let's go on down. Let's hit us another one. So roughly around this area here. We'll turn that guy off for now. So somewhere in this area, let's run the stud finder over. This is a good stud finder as far as ease of use. There's no calibration. Just the main thing is to don't lift it up. I've learned that that'll mess things up quick. Looks like we're coming up on it. Right about there. Let's put a screw right in the center. And then let's turn on my laser. And I'm running it across the top of all the screws that I've already got in. And the laser is off to the right about 1/2 inch. Let's try the stud finder. Get a 2.5 incher. Missed. Now what I've been doing is trying to get it to go on an angle and try each side of it real quick. The laser's over here. So let's go on an angle a little bit. Still missed. So before I have to drill another hole, try the longer one on the same angle. Still missed. All right, let's try our laser. Back to the 2.5. Miss. So is there a hole in the floor joist, or what's going on around here? So let's get this guy out. Bad readings all around right there. Go up top here. Here's where we need to be. That's around the 6 inch mark right there. Coming up on it. It's saying it's all around there. right there is somewhere in here. So the laser is saying it's over this direction more. Grab a new screw because the where the bit goes in, they can get stripped out and worn out. El Miso, man. Wonder if there's nothing underneath there in that spot. I think I felt like I was biting into it right there. I think I was. Let's try a longer one. There must be something missing down here. All right, we're going to come back to that spot before we make Swiss cheese. So let's try another area in this area. Seems like there's a bunch of stuff under there confusing it or something. Try to press the button up in the air for a minute. Maybe it'll reset. Maybe, I don't know. All right, pressing the button. Coming up on it, right? Yep. Seems like there's a bunch of stuff underneath here. That might be the edge right there. So let's put that there. Let me get my laser. I'm going across the top of the ones that are good. I wonder if this battery's dead. Or there's just a bunch of lumber going in all different directions down there. One more gamble here. Tell you what, there needs to be one right there anyways. In the beginning of the next board. Nope. Well, you can see what I'm fighting, guys. This is something. Let's try, before I think on it, let's try the old-fashioned tape measure, huh? So over here on my right-hand side, I've already gotten this whole row done. Now, I don't know that the screws are in there in the exact center, but 16 inches is way over here on this black line. But we did one right there. So not looking at that guy, and we know the studs go crazy, but we got one right here. This is a good one. Here's our 16. We've already tried over here. So let's try closer to the left. Boy, that's bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. Sometimes that longer one. There it went. And I went on an angle and got it with that longer one. All right, so the next one is back up here. Now let's try our old-fashioned 16 inches again and see where about that is. Right about there on the black line is where the tape measure is. So it's right there on that black line. Pretty sure. And it wasn't. Well, there's something in that spot. There's something rotten or something. Just a little something. So let's get away from that spot for a minute so that I can lower the blood pressure. So my next mark is around there. Right around there, according to the stud finder. Boy, I felt it catch something. Go longer. Like it caught the side of something. Not quite. Make a little more Swiss cheese over to the left. Well, you see what I'm fighting, guys. This is stressful. Anyways, I'm gonna keep on working on this, and Happy New Year from yours truly. Hey, subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. That's the best way to support me. You can watch me go crazy and go broke. Okay, guys, hey, thank you. Until next time, maybe I'll have a few more screws in or 10 more stud finders. Adios. So right when I said goodbye, I decided to start from the other end because under this plastic is already done up until here, and I've gotten 2 in a row. So I guess not being able to look at it the way I have been, I've been off or something. Anyways, I got my laser on top of 1, 2, 3, 4 that I just got, and it's on top of one that I got down there. So let's hope we don't make any more Swiss cheese. We'll try another one here. So 6 inches right here, right on top of the laser. And nailed it. And 6 inches right on top of the laser. And let's see how it gets up here where I made the Swiss cheese. Or maybe it's, got it. Maybe it's pulling the wood down and my screws are actually able to grab onto something now. 6 inches right on top of the laser. And missed. So there's something in this area. There's bad wood right here or something. A little longer one. Different angle. No, so there's some bad wood under here. Or something. Now I did replace a bunch of floor down here, and I think I put new joists in this area. So one more time with the stud finder. It's just showing all kinds of crazy stuff. It just can't get a reading. So between here and here, there's some bad wood. Okay, hey, over and out. Thank you, guys.